the board of the American Society of Home Inspectors and serves as a board liaison to the ASH Standards and Practice Committee. He is also chairman of the membership committee for the California Real Estate Inspection Association. He's a U.S. veteran with 23 years of inspection experience. Duane is a founder of Morrison Plus Property Inspections, a national franchise with 15 locations across the United States. Can you talk to us about the risk of ignoring roof damage before listing a home for sale?
Yes, in these cases, when we see the damage at their property, sometimes the seller, it's when they let that problem there for a while, with time, usually it creates, it gets worse and more expensive for them. When they're trying to sell their house with a damage that is very visible, what that creates is a big problem with the person that's going to buy the house. It's going to create a feeling that they're not seeing something that is being well taken care of and probably has bigger issues in the house. That's when the buyers might be asking for lowering the price or maybe be out of the sale completely. So it's always very important to maintain the look of the house pretty well in a well state.
In terms of the deferred maintenance, these things can add up in your appliances. Right now, with the heat coming on, which it will be, right, with the summer, if you guys haven't changed your filters, who's changed their filters in here? There you go, I see you. Okay, that is not even half the room. Come on, you guys. You have to change your air conditioning filters. Something like that in a deferred maintenance can keep your air conditioning unit from lasting the time period that it lasts. There's a whole thing that I'm not even going to because I want to do the EPA mandates as a class here, but that's something so small that you can do is to change your filters, and you should be doing it at least every 8 months, because even when you're not running the air, the unit is working in the winter when it's running heat, because that unit does a dual function. So thank you. Which is $181 a day. And it can help because if something happens while the house is on the market, especially if there's a longer escrow, some of the escrows are going over 30 days, then that's when the opportunity to kick in for the pre-sale coverage to be able to cover something that might happen, that could happen, that can happen, Murphy's Law. I just had an incident actually with a first-time buyer. House was on the market, washing machine broke, brand new baby, wanted to pull out of the deal. The deal was like a $1.5 million home. We don't pull out of deals for a washing machine that's $600 when it's a $1.5 million home. So that's a prime example, a real life example that can actually help in terms of pre-sales appliances and things that may happen. As you guys know, you guys are seasoned, so you know all the areas that home warranties cover: plumbing, electrical, appliances, heating and air conditioning. Thank you.